Hey everyone, this is VA Legend 93, and I woke up this morning and I was just browsing the iPad, the usual iPad, right here. Uh, and I was looking at this app called Pulse Newsreader, and I stumbled upon this on Joystick, a post saying Nintendo has announced Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Here's what Alpha Sapphire looks like if you want to take a look. Uh, it blew my mind because they were alluding to this a lot in X and Y, but I didn't expect it for this to be released so soon. They're saying they're expecting this to release in November of this year, November 2014. So you can get your hands on that. It'll probably be $40, $39.99. Yes, it's going to be for the 3DS, and yes, it will have access to Pokemon Bank, so you can transfer Kyogre over to your X and Y file if you feel like doing so. And as we already know, based on Soul Silver and Fire Red adding those other islands, I am pretty sure they are going to add extra stuff to this game. They won't just update the quality and graphics to the X and Y style, but I'm pretty sure they will update more things to this game, add extra features, add different places you can go, aside from just the places that you could go, like say Evergrande City, where the Elite Four is in Generation 3, which is Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. So I'm pretty sure they'll add more things like that. But aside from that, I don't really know what they'll do. All we can tell that is different right now is based on these pictures. So we see right now, based on these pictures, that Kyogre has some red on him or her, it. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but Kyogre has some red on him, and his eyes are kind of glowing like he's high or something. But yeah, he's clearly not. But the trimming around him kind of looks like it's cyan colored now, and before he was red. Like the trimming around his body was red, and then it had all the blue around everywhere else. But now the trimming is red, and also this H. I'll flash pictures, by the way, as I'm doing this. This H was actually, the bottom of this was connected to this circle here. And same here, the bottom of this H corner was connected to the circle, but now it's kind of detached in its own area. And aside from the red hue, there's some other differences with Kyogre right now. Based off of this picture, you can kind of see that if you look closely at the image that I'll flash up again, they increased his fins a little longer, his tail fins a little longer. It's kind of like twice the length as before. Before it was kind of from here and you just cut across. See, it was kind of like that. It was that short. It was kind of to the tip of this part of his body. Now it's a lot longer. So that's another thing they changed, and I have to look even deeper to take a look if they've changed anything on his forehead or anything like that. But aside from that, there's nothing really different that I can tell from Kyogre. Just take a look at Ruby just to speculate from the box cover. Obviously, it's still Peggy 6, just like Alpha Sapphire, but in Ruby, you can already see here there's some changes clearly for Groudon. He's got less red and more of this glowing, what looks like lava or fiery flames thing around him, which is the same thing that Kyogre has. It's got fire inside his body, or what looks like fire inside his body, and it looks different, and I don't know what it is. Some people are speculating Mega Evolution, but if you've noticed for Mega Evolutions like Aerodactyl and all these other stuff, Mega Evolutions have a physical change in their whole body. It's never just a color change. They actually change everything. And even now, I've actually never heard of. Oh, well, I just lied about that. I was about to say I never heard of a legendary with a Mega Evolution, but Mewtwo has a Mega Evolution and Latios has a Mega Evolution. So I just dropped that idea already. But possibly they could have Mega Evolutions. I do know that based off of a flyer that. Also, in addition to the Mega Evolutions for the starters, as you can see in the bottom left of the image, you can also see right here you can see what looks as if either it's a new starter or whether it's a I don't even know what it could be, but it seems what I'm speculating. I was speculating with some friends today. What I'm speculating is you can see here, there's an arrow from Kyogre pointing to Rayquaza, however you say it, and then there's an arrow from Groudon pointing to Rayquaza. But there's an arrow from Rayquaza pointing to a mystery Pokemon here, and I don't know what it is. Some people were thinking it was one of the Latioses or Latiases. But I don't know exactly what it could be. One thing that I will tell you guys right now is that what I think it is. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Some people were saying it was a Rayquaza Mega Evolution. I'm not too sure whether it is one. It could be one. For all we know, it could be one. Game Freak could do anything at this point. But it kind of has the head shape of Rayquaza. You can see the little ears, or whatever you can decide to call that. Has the same type of ears, but it has what looks like a facial shape, kind of like Groudon. It's kind of small, like Groudon. Looks like the scales of Groudon right here around its neck, but it's got almost like a fish-like body, except for these arms, which looks like Latios and things like that. So that I don't know exactly what that could be, but it has like a fish-shaped body. You can see down here in this corner. Yes, it's not something that you can see very easily. In fact, let me see if I can zoom in on this image. So you can see right here in this image over here, it looks like some sort of tail, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. It looks as if maybe it's derived from Kyogre. Maybe a friend of mine was also saying something like it could be a fusion between the three, creating this. I don't know whether they would do that. They would throw that in. That would completely like twist the whole story. But this could be this is as they say, a new adventure. So it possibly again isn't the regular remake. It's probably more than that. It's probably a side story. It's almost like Black 2 and White 2. Could be like that. It could be anything. So that's just my speculation. I don't know what it could be. This is one of the bigger things right here that was leaked out from Japan that my friend posted on Facebook. So you can add those into the comment section below of what you think this figure is here. Speculate all you want. I would love to hear exactly what you guys are thinking. We could just join together and just speculate a ton about what this is before hopefully they don't announce what this is until the game comes out clearly, because you'll play it. Hopefully they don't announce this so that people can just speculate. They can build hype for Nintendo, because God knows they do need the hype at this point because of the Wii U sales and the loss that they took this quarter. So a bunch of things like that. So again, just leave a comment below about what you think about the current leaks of this game, current leaks and the current things we know about the game so far, or these two games we know so far. If you have any other questions or anything like that, leave a comment below, inbox me, do whatever you want. Right now, there is no Twitter account up yet because this is a fresh new account, but there will be one up in the coming days, and I will start being more active in social media with this account in the coming days. If you see this name on any platform, say Xbox Live or PSN, that is me. That is me. I'm the only one that has this on just about everything. So let me know in the comment section below about anything you think about these two games, if you're going to pick it up, anything like that. This has been VA Legend, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.